echoes of our sneakers amplify themselves like speakers through the corners of this long forgotten heart.
Yeah, I really had to be convinced to do triathlon. So USA Triathlon has a college recruitment program, and Barb Lindquist heads it up. And she had contacted me. I had a year or two left of school at university. I was getting my accounting degree, and I was competing on their track and field and cross-country team at the time, and she said, you should do triathlon. And I actually didn't even know what ITU triathlon was. I thought there was only like Ironman. I had no idea what this draft legal stuff was. She educated me and, you know, kind of just kept on me throughout my last year and a half of schooling. And even after that, like, I had a full-time job with Ernst & Young lined up, and I was just like, I don't really know if I want to do triathlon. Yeah, I got my CPA and everything right now, so it's,
really?
Yeah. So I actually started working for them, and Barb just said, well, you're still going to be active. And I was like, yes, I'm still going to do stuff, you know, have a healthy lifestyle. And she's like, well, just try triathlon and do it on the side while you're working and see if you like it. So that's what I did, and fell in love. I'd never owned a road bike. I had never had, you know, clipless pedals, nothing. So that first year I was just falling over at stop signs all the time. It was awful. It was not fun. It's so embarrassing though, because you'll be like dead stop and you're just like, okay, I can't unclip, and you just like, you feel like everyone's watching you. Oh. Well, to be honest, like, I didn't really know what it meant, I guess, to get your pro card, your elite card. Like, I didn't really understand, and I knew that you could go to this race, and basically I needed to be, you know, within a certain percentage of the winners and one of the top 3 amateurs. And I was just like, yeah, okay, I can do that. I had no idea what it meant at the time. Investments, it's not sacrifices.
That is such a good point.
Because it's a choice, and that's something that Jamie has taught me. You know, you have a choice to do something, and you're making an investment in your career, and it's a really good outlook to have. It's one of the best lessons I think I've learned from Jamie. So in 2011, I qualified for the 2012 Olympics, and that's when I took a leave of absence from Ernst & Young. Prior to that, I had started working part-time, but I wasn't ready to fully commit. So yeah, once I qualified for the Olympics, then I took a leave of absence from Ernst & Young and started along the journey. For sure, I mean, I qualified in 2011 and, you know, started triathlon in 2010. So it was a huge mental hurdle for me to actually comprehend that. And not only comprehend it, but believe in myself. You know, it was very just, at that time I was kind of up and down. Like, I'd have a good race, I'd have a bad race. After I did qualify for the Olympics in 2011, my parents were at that race, and then it was really fun. We actually went on the next week we went to Denmark, and I did like hardly any training, and I just hung out with my parents and got away from it for a little bit, and it was definitely needed because I wasn't really comprehending what was going on, and I felt a little guilty actually for qualifying. It was a little, yeah, it was interesting. It's so cool. You see people from all different backgrounds, and they all come together, and everyone's so friendly. You just sit at like the dinner table, and people come up to you, what sport are you in? What country are you from? What do you do? Just cool how everyone is really supportive, and the Athletes Village was something I'll never forget. I mean, I crossed the finish line in London, and I thought, I want to go to Rio, I want to win gold. What am I going to do this?
It made clouds and they wrapped us like shrouds to keep November from reaching our skin. And the ghost of the DJ floats in from the freeway.